Mankind, flora and other living things depend on healthy environment to thrive. However, as time goes by, human beings remain the biggest threats to the environment as thousands of trees are cut down every day for various reasons such as fuel, timber and clearing land for developments. It is estimated that Uganda loses about 90 hectares of forest cover every year. As a result, the environment is savagely fighting back as floods, landslides, prolonged dry spells continue to wreak havoc in many parts of the country. Lives and property have been lost, and the situation is only getting worse. The Youth Go Green initiative has today organized a conference aimed at seeking views from the youths that need to be incorporated in the Climate Change Bill 2020. The patron of the initiative and chief guest Rebecca Kadaga used the opportunity to express her disappointment with the Ministry of Energy, which is considering the construction of a dam at Murchison Falls.
A survey was done in the country. Out of 6,000 people, only one said yes. One person in Uganda said yes, let's have a dam there. But notwithstanding that survey, the Minister of Energy took the proposal to the cabinet. It was rejected the first time. It was also rejected by Electricity Regulation Authority. What happened? They took it back. Second time, it was rejected. They took it back for the third time. It was rejected. Somehow, on the fourth occasion, they agreed. We said, you guys, why should the minister continue presenting this matter which is rejected? How does he or she get time on the order paper?
Recently, the award of part of land claimed by Bugoma Forest to a sugar company has caused an outcry, and many civil society organizations are trying to save the forest. This is what the Speaker of Parliament had to say about this matter.
I'm extremely angry about that, and what confuses me is to hear that actually there was a court judgment in respect of that which allowed the cutting of the forest. So for me that's really very frustrating.
The National Environmental Management Authority has on several occasions been faulted for turning a blind eye as purported investors continue to destroy the environment.
Some time back there was someone trying to put up a facility. You know that junction where there is Fiat Motors? I passed there and it struck me that someone's building here. So I went and raised it on the floor of the house. I said, I want to KCA to explain to me, how did that person get into there? How is he building there? Believe me, the next day the building was gone. But because I spoke about it.
One of the other challenges that need to be addressed is the issue of environmental fund, which would allow the public to access funds to plant trees.
All the monies we get from environmental levies, according to the Public Finance Management Act, collected and taken to the consolidated fund. But it is not necessarily brought back to address environmental degradation or restoration.
Year after year, we have demanded. So last year, I told the members, let's stop demanding, let us do it. So we actually appropriated money. We passed it in the House. But when the figures went to the Ministry of Finance, they cancelled it.
Critics say that one of the major challenges in Uganda in the fight against environmental degradation is lack of commitment from the leadership that is supposed to be taking a lead role and ensure that all the perpetrators are brought to book. The Speaker of Parliament, Rebecca Kadaga, who has a knack for protection of environment, drew some of the examples from other countries where the leadership has changed the state of affairs.
I want to give an example of Ethiopia. They sat down and declared a decade of trees. They were to plant 12 million trees every year. At the end of the decade, there are 120 million new trees. That's commitment.
According to the Speaker, it is now upon everyone to ensure the restoration of environment.
I'm invited to a function. I say, Madam Speaker, I want to plant a tree. One. Me, Rebecca Kadaga, one tree. But we are 100 people. So I keep telling them, why don't you bring 100 trees?
The Committee on Environment has been given 30 days to complete its consultations before passing the Climate Change Bill 2020. The youths want some changes made.
The aspects of district committees, actually they also have regional committees and national committees. We want to say that every committee must have the youth. But also the climate change funding, we must say that young people get supported and benefit from this funding.
It is estimated that 1 billion people will be displaced by effects of environmental degradation in the next 30 years. Sudil Yarhanga, NTV.